Hello, my friends, as we welcome you back to the USCAA Network, moving on to Game 2 of the USCAA Division II Men's Semifinals. UC Claremont getting the win over Kent State Tucarawas as they are heading to the championship for the first time since 2011. And boy, oh boy, do we have a bunch of storylines here for you for this one. I think out of all the matchups that we have had so far at the tournament, these are two teams that know each other so well, better than probably just about anybody here compared to all the teams that have faced off here so far in the USCAA National Championship Tournament. It is PSU AC East Division rivals, the PSU Wilkes-Barre Lions going up against the PSU York Lions, as Penn State Wilkes-Barre looks to defend their USCAA Men's Division II title. Hi, friends. We are pleased to be with you once again. I'm Colton Tobias, joined alongside Tyler Porkwell. Tyler, so you and I being from Western PA, you know that the PSU AC is really a big deal when it comes to Penn State branch campuses with their athletics department, with Penn State York winning the PSU AC championship, defeating Penn State Greater Allegheny, who got eliminated yesterday, and the defending champions running the table, pulling off an upset against New Hampshire Technical Institute yesterday, and the number 10 seed and the number 3 seed will meet. But you know what? Let's just throw seedings out the window because these two teams know each other so well.
Yeah, it's teams that are consistently going up in the semifinals almost yearly, trying to see if they can win that Penn State University Athletic Conference title. When you look at it, these two teams, how did they do this year? Didn't they split? This is an amazing...
Actually, Penn State, Wilkes-Barre lost both meetings. York taking both of them. These two teams met in the regular season twice since they are division rivals. They met on January 27th. That was at York. It was a 73-65 victory, and then they met a few weeks later on February 17th, with this matchup being in York, and it was Wilkes-Barre getting the win 71-67. It was York getting, so York has won both meetings so far this year. York beating Wilkes-Barre 73-65 and 71-67. So the bottom line is these two teams have had close matchups in the regular season, and let's see if that will turn into something on the court here.
Yeah, I mean, always these Penn State rivalries between these branches, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I consider this probably one of the top three most contested branches in all of the country. You think of the State University of New York Athletic Conference, you think of the Cal State system and all that stuff. It pales in comparison to these teams in these divisions and in this conference. They straight up want to beat each other up.
Penn State Wilkes-Barre, the defending champions of this very tournament, two-time champions as well, winning in 2019 and 2023. Penn State Wilkes-Barre looking to become the first repeat champion since Berkeley College, New York, had their four-peat from 2014 to 2018 as the number 10 seed running the table in this tournament, and they had to fight their way in. They defeated Southern Maine on Sunday 80-49, and then pulling off the upset by 1 point, defeating NHTI 85-83 yesterday. That was over at Richard Bland, and that was a game we did not see, and I'm a little upset that we did not see that matchup as the starting lineups are about to be introduced, with Wilvins Fluizard making a layup with 1 second on the clock to win the game and pull off the upset.
That's just how it is, and that's how you keep on defending your title. That's the heart of a champion right there. I mean, that's Rudy Tomjanovich sayings right there. You love that.
It is going to be a good one. We are going to step aside and get you ready for the starting lineups.
And guards, 6'9",
Oh, here we go. It's going to be a good one to decide who will head to the USCAA Division II semifinals. No, maybe a little bit confusing since the colors are exactly the same. Wilkes-Barre is in the dark blues for this one, and Penn State York is in the whites.
I think for safety's sake, we'll just refer to them as York and Wilkes-Barre.
Yes, because they both are the Lions.
Well, one's the Roaring Lions, and that's Wilkes-Barre, but who's counting?
It's going to be Chase Monroe, number 33, taking the tip for Wilkes-Barre as we are underway, and it's York starting off with the ball. Quentin Wells, and control first. Derek Brown, finding a man down low. Lou Abetta looking for the first shot, nothing. And the rebound goes to York. Dequan Hawley with the rebound. First offensive possession for Wilkes-Barre. Shots missed. Rebound was grabbed by Brown. Wells for Brown. Left side, White. Zod White lobbing it down low. McLean with the catch, trying to get a shot up, and we get the first foul. It's going to go against Wilkes-Barre. Dequan Hawley, the senior.
Seems like they're going to go the physical route early on if you're swinging it down to McQueen to try to get some work down low.
As McLean misses. Marquise McLean, the junior human development and family studies major. Local as well out of York. And he goes 1 for 2 on the first free throw attempts of the game. First points in as well. A 1-0 lead for York. Rashard Ballard. Bounce pass for Fluizard. Moves to the corner. Using the baseline, getting it down. Berga. He was trying to head straight to the line. As Lou Abetta, the junior, with his first foul. Back-to-back fouls. One apiece for both clubs. Anton Berga, sophomore, off to the line. Penn State Wilkes-Barre finishing the season 19-8. They were the number 2 seed in the East Division for the PSU AC postseason. Getting eliminated in the first round by only 1 point against Lehigh Valley, 89-87. Was the score there, and York would go on to win the PSU AC championship. There's 6 in team history. At the free throw is a steal. Both teams trying to fight for it. Only down low, and now it's lost. As Abetta couldn't corral it. And Berga Now, Ballard. Fluizard. Just past the right elbow. He spins. Sends it back out. Ballard. And a kick. It's going to go against McLean. York in the semifinals for the first time since 2022. It's really interesting for this stat that I was able to find, Tyler. So York has 6 PSU AC championships. Wilkes-Barre has none, but Wilkes-Barre has 2 USCAA national championships, and there is none for York. Whistle as the ball rolls to the baseline.
So it's a case of that conference being so strong. Take a look at the bracket. Let's see how many Penn State branches you could find on there. You got Mont Alto, you got Greater Allegheny, and then on the other side, Wilkes-Barre and York. So that's 4. That's 4 out of there. The only other school that has branches like this is Bryan and Stratton Buffalo, and Syracuse and Albany and Rochester and so many others.
Got a low.
It's amazing what they do consistently.
We got a low-scoring affair to start off this one. Rashard Ballard, the junior, at the line. And it's 4-1 Wilkes-Barre. There's Brown for White. 16 to shoot. McLean. Just past the foul line. Giving up a shot, and the door was split, but no go for the shot. There's Wilkes-Barre. 3 from the corner. No good. Ballard with the shot. Offensive rebound. They're going to try it again. And hit it! That one goes down. It's Berga. 7-1. Wells looking for a lane inside. Stops mid-range. Pops out. Rebound grabbed by Moreau. Ballard. Now Berga. Berga with 6 of the 7 points. Foul line shot. Rolls out. Taken by Hawley. McLean. And for Wells. Now it moves to the short corner. Nothing but net. Abdetta gets on the board. That breaks the 7-0 run streak starting for Wilkes-Barre. And York within 4. Fluizard looking for Moreau. He gets him. Sends it back out. Stops. Comes the shot. Hawley took it. There goes York back the other way. Clean for Wells. Turnaround jumper. Back iron taken by Brown. Berga passing it along. And Hawley back for Berga. Fluizard. Ballard. Nothing on the perimeter. And the ball goes back to York. Kamir Roper, the senior, the sub in for York. And a quick sub coming in for Wilkes-Barre. The number 13, the junior, Jedediah Ashton. And Anthony Campbell in for York. McLean up ahead. There's Brown sending it back as they move the ball around quickly with 20 to shoot. Pops to 3. No good for Brown. Rebound with the Hawley. Berga looking for a pick from Hawley. Ballard. Nothing on the floater. Grabbed quickly by Brown. Brown sending it up ahead. Way up on the right side, and that goes down. Welcome into the game, the sophomore, Jordan Wesser.
Mike Wesser's run out for that lay-in.
7-5. Mid-range jumper was well short. Roper and the rebound. Rolls around for Brown. Foul as Fluizard tried to go up. Fouls on Zod White. Foul for the freshman to send the senior to the line. Fluizard, the hero in the Wilkes-Barre victory against NHIT to pull off the upset to get them to this point. Wilkes-Barre coming into the tournament as the number 10 seed. They defeated Southern Maine, the 7th seed, in the first round as that rolls around no good. Fluizard gets on the board, and NHTI, the number 2 seed. 2 upsets for Wilkes-Barre that get them to the semifinals, trying to defend their title.
Good move inside by Roper.
Gets York within 1. And York looking to make this a 1-3 matchup to decide the champion. And York also looking for their second championship this season. As mentioned, they defeated Penn State Greater Allegheny for the PSU AC title at Bryce Jordan in State College a few weeks ago. And that goes through on the left side. Jedediah Ashton gets on the board. And Wilkes-Barre in the double digits first. Number 21, Jordan Lewis in for York. Anthony Campbell drives inside, nothing on the window. Fluizard looking to be Flu and heading down, and he lost it instead, but it does stay with Wilkes-Barre. And Mitch Saxton, I got the wrong. Yeah, Jalen Willis coming in for Wilkes-Barre. It's a little hard sometimes knowing that they are the exact same colors, which team's which, but the
only difference is a little bit of that Georgetown gray alongside the Nittany.
Wilkes-Barre in the dark blue, York in the white. And the blue team getting it down. Willis, who just checked into the game, makes it 12-7.
I'm glad you're the PSU AC commentator here because I think I'd be going insane right now.
I did not see any of these teams. I'm also a freelancer for anyone who don't know it for Penn State, the branch campus in New Kensington. But I started basketball I started a little late into the season, so did not get a chance to see these two teams yet. And Penn State New Ken is in the West Division. These two teams are on the east side of the state.
Yeah, I'm looking into Greater Allegheny myself, and to addition to everything else.
Play resumes. Brown at the key to the wing. Lazar. Derek Brown, long shot from the short jumper. To the short corner as we get a whistle. Ball stays with York. Brown. Down low, Roper. Long shot. Pops. Wilkes-Barre Running it the other way. Doesn't get the and one, but Willis heads to the line.
Great speed coming up the lane and try to hang in the air with the right hand.
And I think we have a bench warning on York. Not happy about that call. It was right in front of them. Head coach Matt Rotonda, who also played at Penn State York, isn't happy about that one. Stern of the iron for the first free throw attempt for Willis. LeSean Hammond, head man for Wilkes-Barre. Had a season playing Division I college basketball at St. Francis University in Loretto, Pennsylvania. One for two on the set for Willis. He has three. There's Brown. Moves left. Looking the inch closer to the hoop. Puts up the jumper near the foul line. Doesn't get the and one, but Brown heads to the line. Derek Brown, the senior, looking for his first points. And that's a foul on Berga, his first. Breaks the 5-0 run. Low scoring affair, approaching the halfway point. That was just the 21st point scored. Well, that was 21, now it's 22. 2 for 2 on the set for Brown. Good thing we don't have any West Virginia branch campuses because they wouldn't light the number on the screen, 13-9. Long jumper, and it's 13-9 no longer with Willis making that in for Wilkes-Barre.
Screen clipped that and sent it to Chris Carter. That's a beat reporter for the Steelers, not the Chris Carter.
Derek Brown, ate the shoot. Whistle and no. The shot wouldn't have counted, but missed anyway. First foul for Willis. Not a shooting foul. And for anybody wondering what I was talking about, 13-9 was the score when the Pitt Panthers upset West Virginia in 2007. This was for football. They were the number 2 ranked team at the time, West Virginia needing to beat Pitt to go to the national championship, and Pitt beat them in Morgantown 13-9.
Those were the days. Nowadays, both get creamed by Penn State, Maine.
Indeed, as we approach the halfway point of the first half with Wilkes-Barre 6 points ahead, trying to get to 8 there as the fight for the ball, and it's won by York. As mentioned, York won both regular season meetings against Wilkes-Barre, winning 37-65 as that shot goes through, and 71-67. Brown adds to his total. A little too much for Willis. Lewis sending it back. Quick passing. Now Brown goes down low. And Brown gets through. Getting off Berga. 6 points for Brown.
Good quick first step. And he gets up for those baseline lay-ins.
It's Ashton looking for a shot on the window. Back iron. Berga grabs the rebound, and Berga doesn't get the and one. He'll head to the line, but that was so close to dropping as the foul goes against Jordan Lewis. And subs about to come back in. Lou Abetta, one of the starters, coming in, and Zod White, 2 starters, entering back in for York. And Berga has 6. Two for 2 for Berga. Number 2, Elijah Perez, in for Wilkes-Barre. Hasn't seen any playing time in the tournament so far with a spin. No good for Abetta. And Perez at least not seeing any playing time yesterday. Short. Bow of the iron for Aston. Here's Lewis. Finds Warren. Now Brown. They move it above the arc. Abetta. 3 to shoot. They got to get a shot up, and he travels. Abetta with 2 to shoot. Gives the ball right back to Wilkes-Barre.
It's tough. He was able to get his way into the lane, but he kept on jabbing with his opposite foot.
Wilkes-Barre looking to keep the Cinderella story going, and at the same time they're trying to defend their title. Wilkes-Barre needing an at-large bid to make it. York had an automatic bid with their PSU AC title. Abetta down low, Brown. Brown takes it himself. Nothing but net. Derek Brown leading York with 8 points. 17-15. Berga one-on-one with Charles Warren, the junior. Fluizard finds a man, Willis. Jumper from the foul line, and Willis lays it in. Good responses by Wilkes-Barre, but York still in this one with Warren, finding Brown. Thought about racing down low, sends it out instead. Warren has to retreat, looking for a pick. Roper takes it with 2 to shoot. Had to get that off, and he can't get the finger roll. And it goes back to Wilkes-Barre. What a pass down low and a rejection. Crazy sequence there as Wilkes-Barre tried to get the bounce pass low, and then York with the rejection, and we get a whistle assuming a foul. Is going against York to send Wilkes-Barre to the line, and that will be the story. Second foul for Abetta. Sending it Jedediah Ashton to the line. Three points for Ashton. Biggest lead for Wilkes-Barre has been 6. We'll have a chance to have that same score again, with Roper and Brown going out for York. Ashton, 2 for 2. to make it 21-15. Ball pops in the air, and it goes back to Wilkes-Barre. As Warren lost control, looking to get that down low. Rashad Ballard. He's back in for Wilkes-Barre. A rejection, and it stays with Wilkes-Barre as White.
I don't know how that one stays with him. I mean, he's clearly held up by the block, and he still holds that.
He denied Ashton. Perez for Ballard. Ball inside. Gets his own rebound. That's Fluizard. Fluizard to the line. First foul for Roper. Fluizard 24 points in the upset victory, but he misses free throw attempt number 1. Verbally frustrated as he has to head back to the line, needs to forget about that one and try the bank home. Free throw attempt number 2 to get Wilkes-Barre ahead by 7. And it's in. 1 for 2 on the set for Fluizard. And it's 22-15. At the elbow, now sending it out. White for Roper. Wells. McLean. He stepped out. And the number 3 seed, down by 7 against their PSU AC East Division rival. Perez. Now Ballard, 7 to shoot. Ballard racing in. Short corner. And that banks home. Penciling in Willis. And he has 10. 24-15. Wilkes-Barre ahead by 9. And the floater, White gets on the board, ending the 7-0 run. Wilkes-Barre trying to get it back quickly, and it's thrown away. So if you're York, it's go time with the advantage of the turnover by Wilkes-Barre. McLean. Now for Wells. Warren. Roper. Wells lost it. And doing a terrific job keeping it in. He finds Roper. Back for Wells. McLean. Ball's in the air because it was touched on the way. Second foul against Willis. Wasn't happy about that one.
So they changed it up. Willis does not have 10. He should have 9. Because he missed a foul shot. He got a jumper, and he got another jumper after that. So they have 12 on the board, wrong for him. He's 4 of 6 from the field and 1 of 2 from the line. That's 9 points.
McLean going 2 for 2 on that set. There's Perez. Picks it out. Fluizard. 3 to shoot. Wilkes-Barre needs to get a shot off. They do in time, but it's missed. Ballard with the air ball. Carroll almost lost it. Picks it back up. Carroll with the step back jumper, and it's in. The sophomore, Cameron Carroll. And it's 24 to 21.
Like the motion offense set from Wilkes-Barre.
Five to shoot. Now 3, travel. Wilkes-Barre with the mistakes late in the first half. It's Fluizard.
I said I like the motion offense, and then almost on cue, they were a little bit stagnant in their motion, and then they got stopped up in the middle, tried to deal it over to Fluizard after the bumper had it, and that's where trying to make something happen, you travel.
Started to get anxious knowing that he was running out of time to shoot. Here's Roper. Bouncing in for White. Finds McLean. Quick pass, Carroll. Wells directing. He wants a pick. He has 5 to shoot. Racing to the rack. And a foul on the way. First foul on Ballard. Junior, one of the starters. Going to send Quentin Wells, the Human Development and Family Studies major, the sophomore out of Baltimore. And Wells gets on the board. And the one thing about these PSU AC branch campuses, they also do like to play some expedition games against Division I opponents. And if you're a March Madness fan, then you know well who this team is. Penn State Yord actually scrimmaged UMBC in November and losing 84 to 65, but still, nonetheless, pretty cool playing a team that, made those national headlines, becoming the first 16 seed to upset the 1 when they did it to Virginia in 2018. And that pencils in. A long 2 for Ashton. Stopping an 8-0 run that York had. York only down a possession. Roper kicks it back out. Carroll. He stops. Jumper near the foul line. Goes for Ballard. 1:05 left in the first. They got a tie one here against these two division rivals. Ballard. Bounce pass. 12 to shoot. And getting the move onto the drive-through, Ashton. He has 8.
You can blame it on the boogie by Ashton on that one. Just hit him with a nice little Texas two-step to the hole.
Carroll finds Wells. Loose ball. Picked up, 10 to shoot. Wells again. Down low, wide open man, and it's in. Roper, he has 4. Back to a 1-possession game. Wilkes-Barre has time to do something. They're up by 3. 9 to go. Ashton in the long 2. Ashton will finish the first half with double digits as that hits the rim. York almost with a half-court heave at the buzzer, but Wilkes-Barre, the number 10 seed in this tournament, and the defending champions are ahead by 5 on the 3 seed and the PSU AC champions. He got a good one here with Wilkes-Barre, hopefully. The question is, will the slippers still fit? And at the same time, can they defend their title as Wilkes-Barre with a 5-point lead as we head into halftime for the final semifinal matchup for the USCAA Division II men's portion of this national championship tournament. We'll have a lot to talk about when we come back on the USCAA network. 32-25, Wilkes-Barre leading York.
Barron Rings is the official ring supplier of the USCAA and the USCAA Hall of Fame. As a championship ring-focused brand, their relentless commitment to design, craftsmanship and superior story-driven products are what drive the Barron experience to their high school, college and pro market clients. To collaborate with one of their designers to create custom team rings or even an individual piece, visit their website at www.barronrings.com.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
If you're buzzed and doing this to make yourself feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive.
Barron Rings is the official ring supplier of the USCAA and the USCAA Hall of Fame. As a championship ring-focused brand, their relentless commitment to design, craftsmanship and superior story-driven products are what drive the Barron experience to their high school, college and pro market clients. To collaborate with one of their designers to create custom team rings or even an individual piece, visit their website at www.barronrings.com.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. It's here. It's here. Wait. What?
I can't drive.
Why?
My.
Oh.
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Thanks for hearing me out, bro.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
Barron Rings is the official ring supplier of the USCAA and the USCAA Hall of Fame. As a championship ring-focused brand, their relentless commitment to design, craftsmanship and superior story-driven products are what drive the Barron experience to their high school, college and pro market clients. To collaborate with one of their designers to create custom team rings or even an individual piece, visit their website at www.barronrings.com.
Hey, boss. Okay.
I said I'm fine.
Me the bed, see you in the morning with the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it, and we lost it.
You can talk to me.
It's been really hard for you.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
Barron Rings is the official ring supplier of the USCAA and the USCAA Hall of Fame. As a championship ring-focused brand, their relentless commitment to design, craftsmanship and superior story-driven products are what drive the Barron experience to their high school, college and pro market clients. To collaborate with one of their designers to create custom team rings or even an individual piece, visit their website at www.barronrings.com.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
If you're buzzed and doing this to make yourself feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive.
Barron Rings is the official ring supplier of the USCAA and the USCAA Hall of Fame. As a championship ring-focused brand, their relentless commitment to design, craftsmanship and superior story-driven products are what drive the Barron experience to their high school, college and pro market clients. To collaborate with one of their designers to create custom team rings or even an individual piece, visit their website at www.barronrings.com.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What?
I can't drive.
Why?
I'm high.
Oh.
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Thanks for hearing me out, bro.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
Back here on the USCAA Network on the Bias, joined alongside Tyler Polk. We got a good one here with Wilkes-Barre 30 and Penn State York 25 as the 10 seed, the Penn State Wilkes-Barre branch campus. The run right now against York, ahead by 5. York, the 3 seed in this tournament, and Wilkes-Barre, the defending champions, looking to head back. And friends, remember, at the region's primary marketer, Richmond Region Tourism warmly welcomes meeting planners, tournament organizers, tour operators, travel media, and leisure travelers. A nonprofit organization, Richmond Region Tourism offers a comprehensive array of information and services to help the local hospitality industry benefit from the powerful economic engine that is tourism. The USCAA would like to thank Richmond Region Tourism for hosting the 2023 USCAA National Basketball Championships. Without their support, this event would not be possible.
Yeah, we thank them very much for it. All the hospitality they've had here, this beautiful building, the hotel rooms, and, of course, everyone's support around here and making sure we put on the best broadcast possible.
As we have our final year as well here at VSU. Incredible hospitality, but we will be heading to Buffalo for this tournament next year. Derek Brown, the leading scorer for York in the first half, and Jedediah Ashton for Wilkes-Barre leading them with 10. Play resumes, and friends, remember Wilkes-Barre is in the dark blue. They will be working right to left, and York is in the white, left to right. As these two rivals begin the second quarter to decide who will head to the D2 Men's Championship game tomorrow. Sending it out. At the elbow. It's through. Ashton, a dozen.
And he's shown the entire bag today with his jumper ability from mid-range areas.
Quentin Wells with control for York to start. Has McLean, but sends it to Brown instead. Now McLean with control, 12 to shoot, gets a pick. To the corner. Thought about pulling up Brown. They go down low. 5 to shoot, whistle, travel for York. Abetta. The junior, one of the starters, travels. He only had 2 points in the first half, and Wilkes-Barre still with control. Tyler, we knew going in that, we should have said this more, how seedings for a game like this, they just get thrown out the window, knowing that these two clubs know each other so well.
Yeah, it was the same in the last game, even though it was a 1-4 matchup. You meet each other twice a year, you play in the same conference. It's expected that every game's going to be like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
And York has it back as it rolled out of bounds. Wilkes-Barre looking to get a shot up low. They led it by McLean. Penn State York returning to the semifinals for the first time since 2022. Losing to Johnson and Wales. That shot misses. And Johnson and Wales went to the semifinals, defeating Wilkes-Barre in the second round. That was 2022, and Wilkes-Barre defeating Miami Hamilton a year ago to win their second USCAA championship. Penn State York, the now 6-time PSU AC champions. A title that Wilkes-Barre has not been able to raise at the Bryce Jordan Center at State College. That's hopped in the air, and no whistle. I think Wilkes-Barre thinking that was going to go out of bounds, but it's kept alive by York. And McLean, he stops. He's looking to put up a shot, and applying the pressure was Ashton. Fight for the ball, and it goes back for York.
Oh, what a feed. That was beautiful.
Abetta finishes. Terrific pass by Wells. First points for York. Berga. Mano with Brown. Jumper. Down. Ashton.
Man, he's automatic. You can't give him a step anywhere in the mid-range area.
And now it's 14 points. And a jumper near the foul line. Penciling in, Wells. First points from the field in this ball game. And Tyler, something else that we didn't mention, only 7 3-point attempts and only 1 going in for Wilkes-Barre. That was for Berga.
Well, seven total across the two teams. Amazing. Okay. Jedediah Ashton, he's just pulled off his best Kobe impression. Mid-range is automatic.
Something Kobe did so well during his time with the Lake Show. It's McLean looking for the right side as he lost the ball in a foul. And walking away from the court is Fluizard, who can't believe that he just got called for his first foul there. Not correction, his second foul. Just going to send McLean to the line. Looking to get York within 5 and a good start. Now down by 6. Anthony Campbell, number 13, the sophomore, back in for York. And McLean has 5. Fluizard Looking for a rebound after giving up the foul. Now Berga. Drives inside, puts up the shot, and he goes to the line. Free throws each way. Derek Brown called for his first foul. Berga. As mentioned, he is the only 3 in the game up to this point. Berga with 8.
Yeah, it seems like your old school game in which it's just attack, and, hit your mid-range.
Big D, 2 for both teams. We've had a bunch of offensive games in the tournament, and a nice still plays defensive battle against these division rivals. Foul on the other end as McLean goes hard to the floor. Ballard with the foul is McLean, the junior. Able to get up under his own power.
McLean from a nice basketball powerhouse on the other side of the state, William Penn High School. A very good athletics program. A few years ago, they had to face Woodland Hills in football, and they were stopped on a goal line stand. So
that's an East Coast-West Coast matchup in the state of Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Coming over for the Chambersburg Peach Bowl.
And I'm up to the floor.
One of our friends that we know very well, fellow Point Park graduate, Mike Costa, called that game.
It's good to see McLean.
As they clean the floor.
And McLean was able to clean himself up as he heads to the line to shoot the 2. That was on Ballard. Two fouls for Wilkes-Barre and 1 for York. McLean misses the first. McLean only left with 5 points. One for 1. And 1 for 2. On the set there with Wilkes ahead by 6. Ashton inside. Doesn't get the roll. And Hawley was trying to get it back, but McLean got it back as Campbell tried to pass it for Brown. Offensive foul. Campbell, his first foul.
Yeah, got to slow up on the train tracks a little bit.
Berga taking things slowly. Wilkes ahead by 6. Long 2. Too much on the straightaway. McLean. Chest pass. And another quick pass to the far side. Brown spins. Louizard's on him. Offensive rebound. Bounce pass back for Wells. 3 on the way. Brown. Pops in the air. And they get it back. McLean back to the line. Just going 1 for 2 on the set. Not even 2 minutes ago. Second foul for Berga.
Yeah, he's commanded presence at the line coming into this trip, 6 of 8.
And McLean fired up after that one. But missing. He missed the first free throw attempt on his last trip to the line. As Jalen Willis enters in for Wilkes-Barre. Ballard out. It's in. 1 for 2 once again for McLean. As York slowly tries to get back into this one, down by 5. Ashton with a spin. Sends the pass down low. That goes through. Fluazard, he has 4. Brown retreats back out. Looking to find a man down low, but luckily McLean was there to pick it up as he can't get the shot down. Popped in the air. Campbell was trying to get it back. And Willis, he wanted to snag it too.
I like McLean's move to get that shot off.
It's out of bounds, and it's going to stay with York. And Ballard comes back in for Wilkes-Barre. Immediately the Brown, now back out. Campbell, 7 to shoot. Now McLean. Jumper from the elbow. Nothing but net. Just the second shot from the field for McLean. And now, since we have some time, finally get a timeout. There wasn't any in the first half. We had a chance to get caught up with both coaches, and we are going to start off with Penn State York head coach, just winning the 2023 PSU AC Championship. He was also a player for Penn State York, Matt Rotunda.
Here with Coach Rotunda from Penn State York. Got a couple questions for you. How do you feel about your matchup today?
Feel good, conference opponent and rivalry game for us. Always love these games. They're fun, and guys are looking forward to it.
With the longevity of this tournament and how many games you guys can play back-to-back, how are you keeping the players fresh?
How do I keep the players fresh? Sorry. Players, we do a lot of, recovery stuff. I have a strength and conditioning assistant coach who does a really good job with that. We're guys are going to be, have energy, and the atmosphere will kind of allow for us to have some juice.
Or is that? I'm not sure. Back here on the USCAA network, talking to Matt Rotunda there. As mentioned, he was a player for Penn State York.
Good to see the synergy between an alumni coming back to help his alma mater.
Was a captain as well.
Pretty sure it's almost like elementary for a head coach to be a captain at one point during his playing career.
Captaining his team here. Coming down low, that's Drew Ashton. Didn't get down for 2, he has 18 points. Wells drives inside with pressure in his face, and that was being pressured by Ashton. And Ashton called for his first foul. Roper coming back in for York, the big man. He's going to sub out McLean. And Berga, one of the top scorers for Wilkes-Barre, wants to come in too. Quentin Wells, he has 5, now with 6. They can get 42 to 36. And York is within 5. York has not led since they got the first point of the game at the line to make it 1-0. It's been all Wilkes-Barre since. Ten seconds. Ashton. That's Fluazard now. Back out Berga. Gets a pick. And the jumper. And he gets it in on time. Berga. He has 11 points. On the other way quickly, and that gets down. Wells And finally, Penn State York with their first 3 of the game. And with that, they get within 4. Well, in this tournament, Tyler, I don't think we've seen a 3 go scoreless in the first half. York finally gets it down. And on the other way, Berga to the line.
I'm sure there has been one. We just can't remember it
We've
now.
had so many games at this point. It's really hard to keep up with everything.
Basketball overload, and of course, probably some things going down at Richard Bland as well, between consolations and everything. So
yeah, and we haven't known any of the games at Richard Bland because we've been so busy with our games here. Haven't had a chance to watch any of them. As the first shot for Berg is short. It is the best time of the year to be a basketball fan. I mean, if you're especially a college basketball fan with March Madness coming up. That shot's in. .45-40. Thrown away. Back to Wilkes-Barre.
yeah, that pass wasn't exactly read right by Roper. He couldn't rope it in.
At the baseline whistle. Ashton with control. Second foul for Roper. Shot right away. Ashton can't get it through. Roper sending it back. Brown, straight away 3. Rebound grab by Hawley. Loose ball picked up. Getting it down low and finding a crease. Hawley, he gets on the board. We've said his name so many times in this tournament, and he gets on. And York down by 7 as we're approaching the halfway mark of the second. And an interception! In all alone, and the easy layups down for Willis. 11 points for him. And Wilkes-Barre ahead by 9. Friends, remember, what kind of place is Buffalo? It's a vibrant destination of fun, history, and flavor. From exploring its rich historical sites to indulging in its delicious food scene, Buffalo offers something for everyone. But that's not all. It's an outdoorsy haven for sports enthusiasts and a melting pot of diversity and creativity. Among its remarkable art, music, and architecture, Buffalo stands as a beacon for those seeking adventure and inspiration. And here's the best part. It's an easy, welcoming, and affordable place to visit. Whether you're a fan coming into town for the game or a traveler eager to immerse yourself in a city unlike any other, Buffalo exceeds expectations at every turn. Come discover the unexpected Buffalo. So this tournament will be heading next year.
Great city to be in. I managed to walk around downtown a few times in Buffalo.
5-0 run at the moment.
No, I did not have wings there.
Oh, I did one time. They were very good. .50 run for Wilkes-Barre. York hasn't gotten a shot penciled in since Quentin Wells drained the first 3 for York in this ballgame. Roper. Out of the timeout, York looking for a response. Down by 9. Got to get things going as we're approaching the halfway mark. Roper sending it out. McLean. McLean being guarded. Campbell drives to the right, looking to put up a shot. Picked up by Roper with 3 to shoot. Can't get it through, and it's grabbed. That one goes to Berga.
Boy, what a missed opportunity for York. Good possession, good chances, and they couldn't finish.
And Berga still want to keep the accelerator on. At the paint, jumper near the foul line. Pops out for Ashton, but they get the offensive rebound. Willis. Willis. 9 to shoot. Long jumper. Touches the baseline, and York gets it back. York's going to bring Jordan Lewis back in. And sophomore number 22, Jaden Weiser. Jumper for Wells, and that is well short, and that is kept out by Wilkes-Barre. Instead of Penn State York trying to develop a play, Wells takes it right away, and he misses to keep Wilkes-Barre up by 9. Fluizard. And the pass, it'll be led up by Berga. Fluizard. Out for Ashton, now Berga. 15 to shoot. Ball was loose. Trying to be saved in, but stepping out.
Oh, look, now panel of the floor actually came off.
That was last touched by Lewis.
We had an entire break yesterday due to this, but this is definitely more egregious. And this one almost could have caused an injury.
Some of the officers are coming over. You have to fix that, and as they are fixing. And now you have to fix that because you can't have that concrete being free at the baseline. If somebody goes in, somebody could really get hurt.
Yeah, well, is that a scuff? I can't exactly tell.
As it's raised a little bit.
Yeah, that's not good. And especially with someone falling right there, could have been bad.
7 to shoot. A 5 to shoot, a whistle. And as Willis was looking to the rack, York with the timeout.
Well, they'll have to go get the concrete block to fix that part of the floor.
But we do play on. Third foul for Wells.
In the OB area, so it's playable.
Berga. 3. Nothing but net. Goes down for Willis. He has 14. 7-0 run for Wilkes-Barre. And they're ahead by a dozen. Wing 3. McLean can't get it through. Then Wilkes-Barre, they're going to try to start slowing the pace down. So we pass the 12-minute mark of the first half. And they try to get the layup down as it rolls out. Willis just had the 3, can get the layup in, and Brown will reset. Taking it off for McLean. Straight away. Pops out for Bizarre, and it goes back to Wilkes-Barre. Front court for Berga. Taking his time. at the foul line. Pops out, taken by Ashton. Fight for the ball, and it's grabbed by Bazar. On the run. McLean lays it in left side. McLean with 11. And that breaks the 7-0 run, and a steal right back to York. Straight away, Brown. Missing, can they get another rebound? It's on the floor. See what this call is. Bazar went to the floor. Warren sending it right away. Warren jumper. Rolls out of the elbow. Rebound was grabbed by Willis. Finds a man low, and it's Ashton again. And Ashton gets to the 20 mark. Back to a 12-point lead. Jump ball. Possession stays with York. Lazar inbound. Miscommunication as a collision as Lewis. He tries to pick it up, but Berga on the run, looking to get past the man, as that was Lazar who got back.
Oh, man. You heard the defending team falling asleep on the inbound. It's rare that you see the team that's attacking do that.
Timeout on the floor.
Hammond here from Penn State, Wilkes-Barre. I want to ask you a couple questions. How do you feel about your matchup today?
I feel good about our matchup. I mean, it's a team that we've seen before. They play in our conference, so we scout teams against them and teams for them, and we played them twice. So there's kind of a huge familiarity there.
What have you done to get your team ready for this game?
Pretty much, I don't think we've really done anything differently than we've done in the past. I mean, we've pretty much been playing since the first round, so for us, we've been pretty much staying consistent in the things we do. Our scouts have been the same. Our preparation hasn't changed any bit.
What's the blueprint to win this game?
Rebound and defend. I think the team that wins the rebound war, and the team that just pretty much executes down the stretch is the team that wins. I think the first 7 minutes of this game and the last 7 minutes of this game are the most important minutes of the game.
Thank you for your time, Coach. Hammond here from Penn State, Wilkes-Barre.
Back here on the USCAA network, LaShawn Hammond, the Wilkes-Barre man, as he has really done a phenomenal job in this tournament. And there really was a lot of adversity for Wilkes-Barre falling in the first round of the PSU AC tournament. They lost to Lehigh Valley by a single point, 89-87 was the final. They were just hoping for an at-large bid to this tournament, man. They get one. They were the lowest seed in this tournament as well as the 10, defeating Southern Maine and then pulling off the upset against NHTI yesterday, as that shot is in for Berga.
I took a look at the standings for Division II, and they are the only team still in the semifinals, or appeared in the semifinals, that wasn't in the top three.
Perfect on the set.
Matter of fact, they were exactly sixth.
And it's a little weird to say how we're calling the Cinderella story being the upset when they are the defending champions, but, you know, it just shows how seasons change every year. Players come and go, and some teams just try to fill that void of being the new champion once the new season starts, as that was one of York's aspirations. Even though York has never won the USCAA tournament, they are the six-time winners of the PSUAC tournament.
Well, we're about to see a team in UC Clermont who, while they were able to get themselves together, that's the women's team, by the way, into position for the playoffs, but still they had to, well, I guess, retool on the fly. even with a great senior in Tyra Murphy.
First shot's missed for Wells. Big miss for York, knowing they need as many points as they can get now, down by 14.
I mean, this is akin to Connecticut getting a 16th seed and then making it all the way to the Final Four.
Wilkes-Barre looking to maintain their 13-point lead. A jumper. Short for Willis. If you're York, you got to get things going now. Wells, long pass and a bullet of a shot. Won't go for Brown. They try to football pass on the other end. It's a jump ball and it goes out of bounds. Brown was trying to get it back and Hawley was there for Wilkes-Barre. Inbound for Berga. Willis. Spinning, using the window and getting it down. Now 16 points for Willis. And York down by 15. They're maneuvering the ball around, looking to get that perfect shot to pencil in, and they can't find it there with Lazar taking it, and another defensive rebound for Wilkes-Barre.
I like the set piece, though, with Brown on the low block, and then you have a runner slash the baseline for a three.
Wilkes-Barre with 31 rebounds. They have the advantage, only 27 for York. Isn't a big margin. But still one for Wilkes-Barre as that pencils through. Hawley. He has 4. 60-43. Are we sure this is the 10 seed? And the 3 seed throws it away.
Nah. It's a well-coached team. It's a team that they know their identity. I'm pretty sure somewhere along the way they figured out their identity, probably late in the season. And though unfortunately they fell in the quarterfinals, now they're able to get everything together, and they look like a well-oiled machine going into that time of year.
Well, Sean Hammett has been the head coach of Penn State Wilkes-Barre since 2015. He's made it to the PSU playoffs every year, and for the PSUAC, the playoffs are guaranteed. The top 4 seeds from each division get in, and a travel is called there by Fluizard.
Yeah, it's a very tough conference to make the playoffs in for anyone.
And so
even with some of the newer branches, you think of Altoona used to be a big part of that. Barron also, now they've moved on.
They are Division III now. Altoona and Penn State Barron up near Erie. They're members of the AMCC now, NCAA Division III. And a three-pointer on the way there was wide for Brown. Ashton looking to keep it in bounds, almost colliding with the UC Clermont women's team.
I think that's actually Miami Hamilton.
Miami Hamilton. Yeah, well, the
I
red.
see the Miami.
Well, actually, yeah, my bad there. It actually does make sense because Miami Hamilton's playing a little later on today. I haven't seen them yet for this tournament. 8 to shoot for Brown. On the run, McLean floats it up high on the window. And a foul was called as Wilkes-Barre was looking for the rebound.
And that one was about as high as a dove out there. You're wondering when it was going to land, and langs high out the backboard. But good work by McLean. He's been able to draw a ton of contact and get himself to the line.
Second foul for Ashton. McLean heads to the line shooting and getting shot number 1. For York, they're almost on the way to miracle time at this point. With 3:45, they need to pretty much be perfect down the stretch as we're under 4. And a good start there with 13. And for Wilkes-Barre, they just want to protect this lead. Berga finds Fluizard. Hawley back for Berga. 7 to shoot. Wilkes-Barre taking their grand old time as they should. Willis drives down low, puts it up a 2 to shoot. It rolls around. Fight for the ball. Offensive rebound. They get it back and they lay it in. That goes through for Hawley. 62-45. This is a possession that York needs to get something down. McLean, nothing on the elbow. Jump ball. And possession stays with Wilkes-Barre, with Hawley getting another defensive rebound. Hawley leading Wilkes-Barre with rebounds. He now has 11. And a whistle, and York fouling Wells. Calling for it there. He wants an explanation. The officials are going to talk this over. And Wilkes-Barre takes a timeout with 2:48 left. And Wilkes-Barre possibly starting to feel it now. It's not over till it's over. Wilkes-Barre defeating the number 7 seed, Southern Maine, 82-49 in the first round. And then we talked about the 85-83 victory against NHTI in the second round yesterday. That game was at Richard Bland with Fluizard getting a layup with 1 second on the clock to win the game and get Wilkes-Barre to the semifinals, taking on their division rival. And you know, Tyler, it's like just like seeing like an NFL team playing each other in the playoffs. You know, if it's like the Chiefs or the Chargers, you know, the Steelers or the Ravens, you know that it's just going to be good matchups. It really doesn't matter what seeding you are because both teams know each other so well.
Yeah, we had that in the last matchup, and as you expect, you get it in this one.
One of the refs blowing the whistle just as Wilkes-Barre was going to take the inbound.
Just inadvertent.
Berga finds a man open. And a whistle. They'll send Ashton to the line. Second foul for McLean. And that's 21 for Ashton. Wilkes-Barre holds on to win this game, assuming that we will be talking to Jedediah Ashton, the junior.
Yeah, he's been absolutely phenomenal. Any basket inside the arc, it's been automatic for him.
64-45. 22 now for Ashton. Hasn't connected on a 3, though. See if they would want to give him a ball. McLean, a little too far. Shot was taken for the foul line. And McLean, he fouls, and York is just going to have to start fouling, hoping for the best. Third foul on McLean. Penn State York. They defeated Greater Allegheny in overtime at the Bryce Jordan Center where Penn State Nittany Lions play. Greater Allegheny getting a at-large bid to this tournament. York with the automatic winning the PSU AC tournament. York also winning the tournament. They had a 3P from the 2012-2013 season to the 2014-15 season. Then winning it again in 2019 and then 2022. Penn State Greater Allegheny won it a year ago, but York with their second title in 3 seasons. And Penn State Wilkes-Barre. Warren gets on the board. Another foul. Second foul for Brown. Penn State Wilkes-Barre, they won the 2019 USCAA Division II national title when it was in Uniontown, Pennsylvania, and they were the 3 seed, getting a bye to the quarterfinals.
What were we doing in 2019? That's right there for us.
I was a sophomore in college.
Well, I have no excuse.
I lied. I was a freshman.
Well, I have no excuse.
Wilkes-Barre defeating Johnson and Wales to win their first national title. Then they won it a year ago, defeating Miami Hamilton. And a completely different story for Wilkes-Barre. Wilkes-Barre was the 1 seed a year ago.
So they're going to be able to say they've dined with kings and dined in alleyways in terms of seeding.
That was interesting with how the seeding worked last year. Penn State Wilkes-Barre being the 1 seed. And the PSU AC champions from a year ago, Penn State Greater Allegheny, they were the 9 seed.
Wonder how that happened.
I, too, am curious about that.
Like, got to go back and check the record books. Was Wilkes-Barre facing off against, powerful competition? I mean, you think about it with the D1 women's side with Salem and who they had to face this year.
Yeah, Salem. They are the last NCAA Division II independent school in the nation, having to go up against a lot of schools out of the Mountain East Conference, a conference where the defending D2 runner-ups from the NCAA Division II tournament a year ago, West Liberty.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm thinking on the men's side, but on the women's side, that's still good competition in the Mountain East Conference. A lot of national championships have come from that conference, and
they were a runner-up in there, so they definitely have taken that jump.
And another foul. And Penn State York not giving up just yet, just trying to play the foul game and hope for the best, down by 16. As we have one more semifinal division left for you here on the USCAA network. Shot number 1 bounces out for Ashton. Mitch Saxton, the junior, enters in for York. Next game coming up is Johnson and Wales Charlotte and UC Clermont.
And then we'll have the other side of the bracket for you as Christendom will take on Central Maine Community College. And Christendom is a team that has 2 of the top scorers in Women's Division II, and they both went for high amounts of scores in separate game. It was 2 different players. Mary Pettifaver and Catherine Thomas. Absolutely phenomenal offensive players, and they also had the defense to show it too, as they really shut down Penn State Beaver.
And they are looking for a Cinderella story on their own. And on the women's side, Penn State Beaver, they went undefeated in conference play. Christendom pulling off the upset there. And it just shows how unique and how special this tournament is, because every school, they in every program, they all just come from different shapes and sizes with different divisions and conferences. With from NCAA Division II all the way down to USCAA independents.
And a lot of these teams are community colleges, and look, everything has changed recently. You think of community college as a 2-year school, but some of them give 4-year degrees, so that really changes and levels the playing field for them all. You get
for the Penn State
base.
And for the Penn State branch campuses, you can get a 4-year university from any of these branch campuses. I think one of the big things about the branch campuses, including Jake, who's going to be calling this game next. He started at Penn State Altoona. He's a senior at Penn State Maine now. He started at Altoona and then went over to Penn State Maine, and that is what a lot of these students do. Maybe a little overwhelming with how big State College is. They just want that small school environment, and then transferring over to Maine as that three is missed by Brown.
It's all about confidence, just like anything. You get your work done in the community college or maybe these branch campuses, and then you move on to the big leagues.
Mm-hmm. It's Ballard. They'll go the shoot too. Wilkes-Barre will go ahead by 20 if they can get both down. And he does, 70-50. And there goes Berga, possibly for the final time. Well, just in this game. Penn State Wilkes-Barre, they're going to continue their run, looking to defend their USCAA D2 men's title. Penn State York, not fouling yet. I think that Wilkes-Barre bench can feel it now.
They haven't felt, I think they've been feeling it for about 5 minutes.
I think they just had the confidence coming out of the locker room knowing they were going to win this one. Second chance opportunity, now a third time, and that's the charm that Hawley was looking for. And a timeout is on the floor in the final minute of this one. I think it's safe to say more than ever now with Wilkes-Barre ahead by 22. They're going to play the winner of the UC Clermont. I know, that's right, that game just went final. UC Clermont getting the win there against Kent State Tuscarawas. So we're going to have a branch campus matchup for the USCAA D2 men's final with UC Clermont, University of Cincinnati Clermont taking on Penn State University of Wilkes-Barre.
And they're singing happy birthday during it, so we got to find out whose birthday it is.
When we have a chance to talk to Jedediah Ashton, it's going to be the first question that we ask, whose birthday was it? Penn State Wilkes-Barre. They will look to become the first repeat champion of the D2 men's portion of the bracket when Berkeley College, New York had their 4-year dynasty, winning 4 years straight from 2014 to 2018.
And that was stopped by, guess who?
The team that is going to be heading to the championship in the final 50 seconds.
And you also buried a lead there as well.
And it's a little interesting, Tyler. There's so many connections to that 2019 championship as
Wilkes-Barre was the 3 seed.
And Penn State York was the 9 seed in that 2019 tournament. Berkeley College was the 1 seed. Penn State York pulled off the upset to stop the 4-peat. And then Penn State York fell to Johnson and Wales in the semifinals. And Wilkes-Barre, they got to where they were. They were the 3 seed, defeating NHTI in the first round. Then they beat Vermont Tech in the semis. And Wilkes-Barre was able to defeat Johnson and Wales to win their first title.
One thing about you didn't mention with that branch campus battle, it's also the battle as old as time, Pennsylvania versus Ohio.
That's right. A year ago, Penn State Wilkes-Barre They were the 1 seed. They defeated Penn State Greater Allegheny in the second round. Then they defeated Kent State Tucarawas in the semis, and then they defeated Miami Hamilton to win their second USCAA title, and they're going to try to win their third tomorrow. We'll have the USCAA D1 Men's Championship up first at noon. The Apprentice School will take on Lyon College. And then Lyon, they're going to have a chance to have the sweep as the Lyon women will take on Salem University in the D1 Women's Championship tomorrow. That will start at 2:45. Then the D2 Men's Final will follow after at 5:30. It's going to be Wilkes-Barre taking on UC Claremont. And then the final championship will be the D2 Women's Championship. Those semifinal matchups, as we mentioned, are going to be coming up next here on the USCAA network. 3 from the corner. In and out. Possibly the final dribble. What a story for this Wilkes-Barre team. Coming in as the underdog, as the defending champions. Having to go the long way, starting to play on Sunday. And they're going to move to Wednesday with a chance to repeat, as this game is not going to be over yet. Foul is on York. Goes against Carroll. Sending Biago Crossley to the line. And it's good to see some of the players that we haven't had a chance to really talk about today getting some playing time in the semifinal game. And, you know, what a cool moment for Crossley knowing he's going to take the final shots for Wilkes-Barre.
And who knows, he could be leading them in the future, right to wherever the championships may be.
And there's the buzzer. Penn State Wilkes-Barre pulls off another upset as they take down the PSU AC champions, and Penn State Wilkes-Barre will head to the championship tomorrow looking to defend their D2 men's title.
Fantastic story for the 10 seed. Able to defend their title, and they'll definitely be up against a mountain of a challenge in Cincinnati Claremont.
A dominating performance for Wilkes-Barre.
And they walked through the line. They've gone through this line many times after games, but you have to imagine for Wilkes-Barre it's a little bit more sweeter, and for York it doesn't get much bitter than this.
73-54 the final. I'm going to talk to Jedediah Ashton first. Finishing off this ball game with 24 points. Jedediah Ashton joins us. There you go, sir. And so there we go as we are ready to begin this. So, Jedediah, well, first we got to ask, who were you guys singing birthday to down there?
One of our former teammates who was on the national championship team last year named Jordan Lewis. You know, we was having a little fun, poking fun at him, you know, but it's all love at the end of the day.
Yeah, so Jedediah, is just like, what a performance for you. It's just, how were you just able to get the juices rolling, you know, early on? First off, how did it feel playing a team that you guys know so well in the semifinals, and how does it feel to get that revenge knowing that they got the upper hand, are you guys, in the regular season?
I mean, we was locked in, you know, shoot around, it was energetic. You know, we was locked in from the jump. Like, we knew this was a big game. They beat us twice in the regular season. So, we know coming in for this third game, you know, there's more at stake. You know, it's a chance to play in a national championship game, and, you know, we do what we have to do, man.
And then just talk us through, you know, did you guys ever have that underdog mentality, just embracing that, knowing that you were the last seed coming into this tournament, knowing you guys were the defending champs?
You know, a lot of us, you know, are underdogs. A lot of us came in here with chips on our shoulders, so it's nothing new to us. We've been underdogs our whole life. You know, at the end of the day, we did it to ourselves coming in as a 10 seed, even though we know we're better than that, but, you know, We knocked out everybody that was in front of us so far, and now we got one more game, 40 more minutes to a national championship.
UC Claremont coming up. So is this what's going to be the mindset for you guys as you guys head to the championship tomorrow? And also, how does it feel that most of you guys already have experience knowing that you guys won it all last year?
We lean on our seniors. Jalen Willis, one of our senior guards. As he goes, we go. And me, I've had experience here, being here 2 years ago. So this ain't nothing new for us. We have experience. We got guys who's been there, done that. Go in there. We know we're gonna watch film on Claremont. Be prepared, have a good shoot around, and be ready to play.
Jedediah, thank you so much for joining us, my friend. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
That is Jedediah finishing off with 24 points. A phenomenal performance as we get some congratulations from head coach Sean Hammett. This was this coach that's first of all, wow, what a performance for you guys. So what was the mindset going into this one, knowing that this was a division rival? You guys saw York 2 times already in the regular season. Just how did it feel to just finally get the win, knowing that they got the best of you in the regular season?
Well, I mean, the first 2 times we played them, they were we were pretty much very, very close games. It was a very close game at their place, and then it was a real tough nail biter at ours. So we knew what to expect as far as knowing it was going to be a tough game, knowing it was going to be a game was going to be ground and pound. But we knew we could beat them. It was just a matter of just putting certain things together that you didn't do in one game, and then you didn't do in the next game, and now just putting it all together. And today we just put it together. Yeah,
and Coach, knowing that we're seeing you here for the first time at VSU, it's just, what did you say to your guys just going into this tournament as a whole, knowing that you were the defending champions, but at the same time you were going in as the 10th seed?
Well, it pretty much started the day that we seen the brackets. We knew hands down what we were capable of doing and what we could do. At the end of the day, we didn't really care about seeding. We just wanted to get in, and we knew that whoever they put in front of us, we were gonna play well. And one of the positives to it is we rise to the occasion when we need to, and that's what we've been doing all week. And as the defending champs, we came in anyway feeling like it's our tournament until somebody beat us. So we didn't really care about seeding.
You guys are going to be on your way to the championship tomorrow, playing UC Claremont. So, Coach, what's going to be the mindset for you guys as you guys go and try to defend your title tomorrow?
UC's a really good team, and they were picked number 1 in the country for a reason, number 1 in the tournament for a reason. They got great coaching staff. They got great head coach. They got some really good players over there. So, I mean, for us, it's really just continuing to be consistent in who we are. Be aggressive. We rebound the basketball, defend at a high level, and just do what we do. We're not going to change anything towards UC, and that's no disrespect to them. We're just going to do what we do, and that should be enough,
Coach, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
So that will wrap things up here for the D2 men's portion of the tournament, talking to Wilkes-Barre head coach Sean Hammett as well. What a Cinderella story for Penn State Wilkes-Barre, the defending champions, running the table, having to win 2 games just to get to this point, and now they win 3 in a row, and they will have a date with UC Claremont tomorrow to decide the men's D2 championship, as we are going to move along to the final bracket of the semifinal portion here on the USCAA Network. We've got 2 games coming up in the D2 women's portion of the bracket. It is going to be a good one coming up here as Johnson and Wales will take on UC Claremont right here on the USCAA Network. Jake and I will be on the call for you here in just a little bit on the USCAA Network. We will be right back, moving on to the D2 women's portion of the USCAA National Championships.